watching Let's Chat.
Many times you have heard us talk about the Choices Pregnancy Resource Center, and now we're going to talk a little bit more about it with the Katie McFarland is here, and she is the patient advocate at Choices, and you're a volunteer, correct?
Yes, I am.
What led you to volunteer with Choices?
Well, it started going to a banquet, because Choices has a banquet every year,
right?
A fundraising banquet, and so I started to learn about the services that they provide the women of our community, and it pricked my heart then, but the timing just wasn't right with my family. I'm a homeschool mom with 4 kids,
right?
And so it just about a year and a half ago, it just started to come upon my heart that it was time. And so I started to pursue being a volunteer, and I will say it has been one of the most amazing blessings.
What's a typical day, or is there such a thing, as a patient volunteer at Choices?
Well, it does. It always changes. And what's really neat is behind every door, you know, of every appointment, there's a different story. And so when I come in during my shift, during different days, I check in. I actually am able to check in on past patients and current patients.
Right.
And then during the appointment, I am there, and as the other patient advocates are, we're able to help when the result of the pregnancy test comes across the table. So.
And how to deal with that.
And how to deal with that. Even expected and unexpected.
What are the services, some of the many services that are offered at Choices?
Oh, well, one is an Earn While You Learn program. So as the mother decides to keep the baby, we are able to walk them through pregnancy all the way until age 3 of the baby.
That's a big time commitment, Katie.
It is. It
is a big time commitment. How are you able to persevere and stand through that? There's a lot of emotional mood swings, I would imagine, that go through something like that. What leads you to stay with Choices?
Oh, to be honest, it really is my own story of faith in the Lord, and how He has carried me through different things that have gone on in my life. And I see the evidences of things that He has walked me through. Miscarriage of my own baby, the sudden death of my father, walking through some really hard things that allows me to be in a place to bring hope in the middle of a storm at times, for women when they're finding out about an unexpected pregnancy. And it allows me to let them see that there is hope on the other side of this moment.
So this is your way of paying it forward, and this is your own personal ministry, fair to say?
Well, we all have a story. We all have a story.
Sure.
You have a story. Everyone here has a story. So we all have something to say. It's just a matter of the words that we bring. Are we bringing words of hope? And so that's the greatest thing that I love about Choices, is that we're just wanting to be in that place of hope.
Supportive in every way possible.
Right.
And tell me what of the most rewarding experience has been since you have been in your current position as a volunteer advocate at Choices.
Yeah, well, honestly, the question that you just asked me about being in that place of support, it is just that. It is just that, being able to walk a woman through a joyful time, or a time that has come at a, you know, as a struggle. But the one side, being in the room with the mothers or with the woman at one point, that's a reward. But honestly, the culture at Choices is such a beautiful culture to be a part of. It is a joy for me to walk into those doors every week and serve and just be with the other volunteers and the staff. And
tell me what you're looking for in the way of volunteers.
Oh, I think we're looking for women, you know, and men,
right,
who are just willing to be present. I always think of it as like a ministry of presence.
Right.
You don't have to have all the perfect words or have the perfect story or perfect record or whatever. It's just a willingness it's a willingness to meet someone where they are and to have a heart for where they're at.
And you can teach them the rest, right?
Right.
All right, Katie McFarland, good to see you. Choices Volunteer and the Patient Advocate. If you would like to get involved, check out the Choices Chattanooga website. Choices Chattanooga, it's easy to find. team.choiceschattanooga.org or call them at 892-0803, 892-0803. Got to run. Hope you'll join us later on today here for News 12 starting at noon.